the last 3 years I've been here now going on, so it's been great. When I first moved out, there's a band called Balls of Fire called me, and they had all these great things, album company, Atlantic Records, but I offered everything, and it looked like a piece of cake. The gig was really easy. I really didn't have to play hard. It wasn't hard rock. It was pop rock. The chick was real cute, and the band was a good-looking band. Even the nice-looking group, nice tall. Bass player played real well. The guitarist played real well. He could play a lot better though if they would have let him. And so I got interested, but then it got to be like a mother telling me, I can't have a beer. What, are you serious? Delirious. I miss guys walking in with a cigarette and a beer in their hand. Hey, what's happening? I got my dick sucked. I want to be back with men. Maybe I'm a chauvinist pig, but I want to be back with fucking men.
All right.
Back with the boys.
So, leaving the musical part of your life aside for a moment.
I also became a father. Yes. I raised my daughter.
Definitely.
There are 5 years. My daughter's 7. For 5 years, I and my wife raised her. I was John Lennon. I tried that. I stayed home. I cleaned her diapers, cleaned the kids, whatever. I mean, I literally have not left my daughter's side in the last 7 years. I've never been away from her, only for a couple of trips on the weekend or a week or two. But we've never been apart. So she's 7 now. She's well capable. Believe me, she's beautiful. Of doing anything. She's going to be a knockout. We're talking like she's going to look like Paulina.
Yeah, that's
Estee Lauder. I mean, my kid is gorgeous. Like she's got her mom's body. Dark, beautiful brown and blonde hair, and she's going to kill my heart.
Yeah, I see one picture.
So I raised her. I wanted to spend time with my kid, and I read a lot of books. I had 2 hand operations that were put off. That's why this hand. You look at this hand here. Bone. Well, I played a whole tour with Kids Broken. I never knew it.
Was that related to the accident I heard you had with Criss passing away from Porsche?
Oh, that was another thing. I'm not talking that. You're going to have to totally read about that. It was my Porsche, by the way. Oh. My 928.
It was on the way to the...
No, it was one of...
Magic Mountain, right?
No, it's the whole story to that, man. The real story is real interesting to read.
But it's in the books. Everybody buys the book. Yeah, you had a stand-in when they came back out. I was there.
I heard they booed him and threw stuff at him.
It was kind of interesting.
No, not enough cat fans.
Yeah, well, these people want the original. They don't want an imitation.
I agree.
So then now you say you're exercising and living a very healthy life. And
I'm living right. Yeah, I'm getting up in the morning and getting to bed on time at night. My kid is 7 now. She's well capable of leading her own, washing her own ass, and cleaning her own ass. Put it that way. We're working on having another baby, but that's okay too because
practice makes perfect.
Yeah, and it's fun anyway. I'm a horny guy. And Debbie now is making really good money, my wife, and she's real comfortable with herself. We own a real nice townhouse here on the beach, and so everything is in order again. I'm back on track. I got a great manager, Ron Rainey. I got a great literary agent, Ken Sherman. And so my life is cool, and I realize that I am 41. I'm not a kid, that I can't fucking do drugs anymore. I can't stay up all night partying because I feel like literally shit the next day. And if I had a show to do, it would be a real drag for me at my age because I'm not 20. And so 20-year-old guys can fuck because I was 20 on the road. I know what it's about. And still get up there. It takes a little bit out of me. So I know exercising is extremely important, especially for my legs, because that's what goes first on any athlete. And a drummer is an athlete. Drummer fucking is the hardest working bastard back there. You're there in the lights, and you're sweating, weight off you, and you burn up carbohydrates. And I haven't been on the road in a long time. I don't want to take a heart attack. I don't want to die. I want to last the tour. I don't want the guys bitching, oh, you're sick, oh, your voice gone, oh, it's my band, so I got to give them everything they want. And the only way you can do that is to be inner and out healthy. And so I've been riding my bike. Some days I ride from Redondo to Santa Monica. That's 37 miles, and it doesn't even bother me. In the beginning, I thought I'd die for 1 mile, a half a mile. I don't smoke. My drinking's real limited, and I don't do narcotics. And I'm high on rock. I'm high on drums again. I'm like a reborn drummer. I'm back into my drums. I'm playing real well. I practice 2 hours every day. If not, I practice at least an hour on pads. I'm doing my own video. I'm producing it. I'm putting out a video. We got offered to, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be exciting. We're going to make it artsy. And the ending, we've got a surprise that's going to blow every Kiss fan's mind in the world. I'm going to do
Oh,
something.
man,
Just at the end, we got something saved that we're going to do. The camera kind of going up like a heel of the boot. That's a hint. And just taking its time going up that boot, and then at the end, someone may turn around and go and have something on them that hasn't had it on them in like 8 years. So I think it'd be fun. It'll be entertaining as well as instruction. I'm going to play my ass off on it, but I'm paying for it. I'm doing it with Deborah's brother, Peter Svensk, who's into a big video company, and we're going to put it out. So that's it. So I'm going to get in the living room sooner or later. One way or the other, you're not getting rid of me. I get rid of the cat.
So just to ask you a couple more questions about Kiss, and that'll be the end.
And then we'll
of
have
the
a
questions.
Pepsi. I got a
Then we'll have
Pepsi habit.
At the time that you left the band, in the press, everyone said that it was very amiable and everyone made very nice noises. But since then, it seems like maybe there might have been some bad feelings either then, or they became bad feelings since then.
There were bad feelings then.
So what's your current relationship with the members of Kiss?
I laugh. Huh? I'm not talking Ace due to the fact that I could have asked him to play on my solo albums, but he was still with them. And as far as I felt, he was a traitor because he really, when it came time for me leaving, you'll read about it, why I really left and what really happened. He wasn't with me anymore. All of a sudden, he's with them, and all of a sudden, it was like power. Well, if I'm gone, whoa, now I'm going to get more than one song per album. You got to think how I think he was thinking, or 2 albums. I may get like to write half of the album now because I'll be the 3rd member, and the next guy comes in, it'll be shit.
That's right.
I mean, he would have nothing to fucking say. So it'll be the 3 of us. Little did he know. That's right. But little did he know that Gene and Paul was still Gene and Paul, and he wasn't going to get away with his shenanigans with those 2. Now, even better yet, it was Gene and Paul who really had power. That when they voted,
they took your power instead of him taking your power.
and he didn't know that though. And then finally, because I spoke to him about it, finally, when he was losing his mind, and he said a lot of it too because he missed me. So he told me later on with remorse, I really missed you, and I don't want to get high with anyone. I don't want to party with. I don't want to drink with. I don't want to go crazy with. And he said so I would just escape. He escaped then into drugs. Same place I went, only I went 3 years earlier. And then they got sick of his shit too, and he fucked it up. And we all know that on the Elder. Come on. And so that was the end of his reign, and he was out, and he had no other way to go either. Like me, he was too fucked up to be with them, too sick of them, and he was too fucked up too. So all he can say is I quit. That sounds like a good way to get out of a mess. That's what I did, but it was wrong. I should have got help and went to rehab then. When I did, but at least I did go eventually. I did get help.
Hindsight is 20/20.
That's right.
Rarely is.
That's right. So.
And